there are lots of really great cards that we have in there, and this is going to be the Korean version. So we have 30 packs inside, and 5 cards in each of those packs. And so we are going to be looking, because I think the points are fairly consistent with the Scarlet Violet era sets, and that you're looking for about a third of the packs can have a holo in, and then another third are going to have chase cards in. So I think roughly, if you're getting a Korean pack this first time, then that is what you can expect. So we move on to the first set, and we've got the Hoochie there. We've got the Swallow, looking for the Gulpin, if possible. We'll put those over there, and we'll move on with set 2. So this is the Korean set, so it's sort of similar to the Japanese, but basically much cheaper. Well, it's identical set list to the Japanese, but significantly cheaper. And if you are looking to get your hands on any, okay, cool. Whoa, that's one of the ones I wanted, the Gulpin. Beautiful card. I really like this one, also because of how minimal the text is on this full art. I just think it looks incredible, which is one of the benefits of Korean and Japanese, is that you get the character-based text, much less text in English, and looking absolutely incredible. So we will put that over there. Happy days. Korean just never disappoints. These sets are just incredible. If you want to get your own, then I would suggest going over to the Chase Club, link in the description. That is my Pokemon store, and where we are selling Stellar Miracle for only £20. There's also a lovely Lilip in the set, although that is Cradily, and that is a Ledian. There's also a lovely Ledian in the set. Lots of really, really great cards in the set to chase after. None of the sort of, mainstream big hits. You don't have any Pikachus, don't have any Charizards. Less desirable sets, or less desirable cards, let's say. They're not the big ones. No evolutions, of course, but I don't know. They're everywhere, aren't they? Charizard's in every set. We don't really need him all the time, so it's quite refreshing to have a set which sort of lets other things shine. I think the Hydrapple is really cool, and the Dash Bunny EX is really cool as well. So move on to, what is this, pack number 4. See, we get, okay, nothing in there. That's sort of your, these are your 3 variants of it. One time you're going to get a holo, one time you're going to get a chase card or hit, and the other time you're just going to get just regular cards. That's what we get. Only 5 cards in a pack, nothing guaranteed. Another holo there. The Zorora, I believe, not from the era of games that I would have played. I sort of missed quite a lot between Black and White and then between Let's Go. So the whole 3DS era I was not there for. I got a 3DS sort of later when I bought it. So yeah. So I didn't have that at all, and we have another full art as I skip a card, but the Garvantula, I think it is. A nice hit. Cool looking card, terrestrialized. All of the sort of terrestrial cards look pretty cool, but not one that I am looking for. Not one of the chases that we are going for. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, I didn't really play anything much after Black and White. I think the only game would have been Mystery Dungeon Explorers of the Sky. I think that came after Black and White, although I'm not. No, it can't have done it. Because it didn't have any. I don't think it had any Gen 5 Pokemon in it. Or not that I remember. Basically one thing is there no Reshiram or Zekrom in it. So I don't think it can have. I think it must have been Gen 4. Which would make sense considering the Pokemon within it. The different characters, the Bidoof mainly. Model Legend. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure about some of these, and that's part of the fun of Korean, is that if you don't know, you just have to guess and try and work it out for yourself. Oh, there we go. The Raging Bolt holo. I'll put it with the other holos over there. Actually, no, I'm not going to put the holos up here. We'll keep them down. We'll keep them there down the left. And we'll just put up the chase cards there. Really happy to have got Gulpin, and that's an adorable Slowpoke, to be fair, isn't it? Lovely artwork on that. and the Clang. These are the ones where they put it in place. I know, it's just a common card, but sometimes you've got to props to the art. You've got to give props to the artist because they do put in a lot of effort. Beautiful card as well with the Slowking. Okay, so moving on to the next 3 packs. I think this is 10, 11, 12. That we're moving on to now of Stellar Miracle. So far we have had 2 hits. It's a bit under what I would normally expect, but you can't really complain for £20. It's sort of to have a pack opening experience for that price. Ooh. This is where the Pokemon knowledge is tested from not playing them. I think it's Scorbunny. No, let's put it this way. Scorbunny is somewhere in that evolutionary line. I'm not sure where, and we are going with that. If you don't have the right Pokemon knowledge, then Korean packs are going to expose you. And that is happening brutally today. Anyway, so there is a Phalanx. That's a Scorbunny. No idea what it's. That's third of when it's. Ooh. Duraludon. Or is it the other one? Either way, this is another one of the amazing full arts. These ones are placing Pokemon in real life. I prefer the Gulpin as a card, but the background, I mean, come on. I don't know. You could do a bit more than that for the background, surely. Just putting on some sort of stock thing. Stealing something off someone's plate would be much more interesting. But what can you do? Beautiful cards nonetheless. I'm very happy with those. So 4 hits so far as we move on to the next pack. I think this is pack 12. So we're almost coming up to the halfway mark, and there we go. Get the holo version of it. So we will put that over there with the rest of the holos. And yes, if you want any Korean sets, then please check out the Chase Club, the sponsor of today's video, this channel sponsor as well. If you are looking to get a sponsor on YouTube, I have a hack for you. Start your own business, and they will sponsor you. Well, you don't get any profits, or you don't get anything from that, but they will sponsor you nevertheless every single time you want it. So yeah, if you're looking for it, then please, any Korean sets, then please check out the link in the channel below. Stellar Miracle we have up there for only £20. We also have Super Electric Breaker, so the Korean equivalent of Surging Sparks, up there again, only £20. We've got Ruler of the Black Flame, only £20. Lost Abyss for £20 as well. Ooh, and the Lapras EX Terastallized. Love it. Love Lapras. Again, for the special mention in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Big role to play in, what was it called? Explorers of the Sky. Big role to play. And that's sort of a lot of my, the Pokemon that I like come from that. One of them, for example, was Absol. As we get the holo Rhyperior there. Absol's never really, loved that much in the Pokemon games, and I haven't really found him to be that viable to use. But he is just a great character-based Pokemon from that sort of moment in Blue Rescue Team. Those where Pokemon are integrated into the story and it's more character-driven than, let's say, the main line Pokemon games are called. I just think the Mystery Dungeon games are by far superior. They were incredible. As we come in with the Medicham EX as well. Put that over there at the end. The stories that they told, the way that they pull your emotions, particularly the Pokemon games of that era, were just way better than it. I suppose Black and White came out afterwards, and that had a decent story as far as Pokemon games go. But you think of the sort of the modern era games. Let's get another Zorora. I think that's the second one. It's just far and away better than it, particularly Explorers of the Sky. Just an incredible story. But even Blue, one of the first games on the DS, an incredible story compared to the other ones that you'd have, and the animations that you'd have had there were just so much better. We get the Crabominable. Not the one that we want though. That's a really nice card. I'd love to have that card to pull it. Lots of cards I'd like to have, to be honest, but as ever with these unboxings, all of the cards are going to be given away in orders. So every time that I ship out an order, I include a free card in it, depending what I have sort of with me at the time. Sometimes it might just be a holo, But if I have done an unboxing, if I do have some EXs, some full arts, then they will be included. Ooh, let's get the trainer. That's the guy, isn't it? Where you have to go down in that corner of the map to find his wallet or something, isn't it? You have to return his wallet and then bid on something. We'll put that just there, I think. Just slightly on screen. Beautiful card. Reminds me of sort of like Team Aqua Grunt, to be honest. Or, no, he wouldn't be a grunt, would he? He'd be a commander. Or even the boss, the leader. So, I think it is that one in Scarlet and Violet. I don't really remember what his name is, to be honest. Oh, back to back. Turtonator. Wow, look at that. That's a beautiful card. Some really nice pulls from the set. Some really nice cards in this set. It just, it's not as loved because it just doesn't have a Charizard, doesn't have the evolutions, doesn't have Pikachu. And Pokemon know that you put those in the set, you're gonna sell. But this is one of sort of a slept on one. Got the Tootle there, whatever the hell that is. Fletchinder. Double. There's our boy in the background again. Don't remember the card. What do you call that? I do remember, but I don't remember. Such is life. Anyway, I had thought about doing, if I can guess all of the cards in the pack, not guess, remember their names to do the test, then I get to keep it, and the rest I give away. But I just like giving the hits away anyway. So this is the way that we are going to do it. But obviously this is a recorded pack opening. I do want to go live at some point, just because I think it's a bit more interesting. I also apologise if there's any time where I'm not showing the cards on the screen. This is sort of one of the first pack openings I'm doing with this setup, so if anything is off, please let me know in the comments below. And tell me what could be improved about it. I'd really appreciate that. If you can give me any sort of constructive advice, then that would be much appreciated as support for the channel. If you want to sort of then subscribe, is that the beautiful Drifloon? Not Drifloon, or maybe it is. And I should know that one, because Gen 4 was one of the first games I played. And obviously it was a pretty iconic Pokemon in Gen 4. Although I don't think I ever caught it. I don't think I ever bothered going to the Valley Wind Works. Not the Dashbound EX that we were looking for. We'll put it there next to the Gulpin and the Garvantula. But yeah, I don't think I ever bothered going to Valley Wind Works on a Friday night. I just don't think that was something that I did to go and get the Drifloon or the Drifloon. Not for me. The only thing I really did do that did take a lot of effort was to get the the Relicanth in Pokemon Emerald. And I must say that was even better because I was playing it in French. And let me tell you, it was a difficult game to play in French. I remember just getting stuck completely before oh yes. Glorious. Such a nice card. Abominable. Beautiful. To be honest, Scarlet and Violet, Stellar Miracle. Big hits. I'm enjoying it. That would hurt my heart, because I would like to keep that card, but I won't. I say I'm going to give everything away. I will give everything away. But the atmosphere on that card, incredible, beautiful card, love it. Yeah, the Relicanth in Emerald. If you know, you know. That's a hard Pokemon to catch. I think there's only a few squares in underwater, and you've got to get there and then go and do all the Reggie stuff, and it is a nightmare, to be honest. It is a complete pain. Let's check this is still charging. No, it's not. Great. There we go. Anyway, it's a complete pain to get. So the fact that I did get that in French, pretty proud of myself. Oh, there's an Ice Spec. Absolutely no idea what the card is, and I'm not showing it to you, so you don't know either. It looks a bit like Yggdrasil from, it's a complete out left field reference, from Dragon Quest IX, one of the other big games from my childhood. I loved Dragon Quest 9. I never played it with anybody. I know it's meant to be a co-op game. It's all about, you know, the connectivity, and I know that was very big in Japan, and Dragon Quest in general is just huge in Japan. But Dragon Quest 9, absolute peak gaming for me. One of my favourite games as we come down into the last 3 packs. So we'll go through these, and then we'll do a little top up and see what we have got from these games. So we go with the Grubbin, we go with the Hoothoot, 2 for 1. Driflim, I'm going to say. Am I 3 for 3 or 2 for 3? Grimmsnarl, I think. And somewhere in the underpass, in the underworld of Scarlet and Violet. I'm not entirely sure. We move on to the penultimate pack. 1 more to go after this. And we'll count up all of the pulls as we get a Charjabug. We get a Medite. We get a Mo-Rotom. Is it Thundurus Landorus or is it the other one? I think it's the other one. And we get the Noctowl Holo Gen 2, which I only actually played when it got to Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So I didn't actually play, I've never actually completed Gold, Silver or Crystal. I think I've completed a Gen 1 game. I think Pokemon Yellow or Pokemon Blue. No, I think it's Pokemon Yellow though. Never completed a Gen 2 game. I have completed Gen 3. As we just end with an Electivire. I'm going to call it. I have completed Gen 3, obviously. Come on. Obviously. And what about the other ones? I'm not entirely sure. Okay. As we try to carefully pick up all of these cards and let us see what the hits that we have are. Yeah, so Gen 4 did Black and White and then completed that. So let's put all of these together. All of the Flots, got the Ace Spec, got the Trainer Flart as well. So we have the Trainer Flart 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Flots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 EXs, and the Ace Spec as well. So what was that? That was 1, 2, 11 hits, not bad. 9, okay, reasonably bang on with the pull rates. I think it's pretty, you know, pretty guaranteed that you're going to get a third holos and a third hits. So we've got 20 holos plus hits, you know, let's call it that. Let's call it the maths checked out. But really pleased with those hits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 hits about every 6 packs in Stellar Miracle. Based off this huge sample size of only 1, you can expect to get a hit. And I am absolutely in love with all of them. That Crabominable. So good. The Turtonator, beautiful as well. Love the Gulpin. Shame about the background. I wish it was a bit more than that. I mean, I don't know what they're going for. But just the card, the way it's set up, the minimal text. Beautiful. And the Duraludon / Arcludon, whatever it is. Beautiful as well. I love these ones where you've got sort of humans in the background. So Pokemon in the real world. There's that Machamp, which is so nice as well, where he's carrying the plates. Incredible card. Beautiful. And then we've got these hits as well, plus the Ace Spec. Beautiful card. So there we go. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. As I said, all of these cards will be given away in orders from the Chase Club website. If you'd like to get your own Stellar Miracle, link down in the description for the Chase Club store, where you can get this for only £20, 30 packs, less than £1 a pack, as long as loads of other sets, including the V-Star Universe and Shining Treasures High Class set in Korean as well. And Japanese sets, we just have Paradise Dragoon at the moment, although we've got a few Terrestrial Festival booster packs. But we're getting Super Electric Breakthrough soon. We'll be getting Korean 151 in the new year. Yeah, thank you very much for spending your time with me. Really appreciate that. If you can support the channel in any way or on other social medias by following, commenting, liking, that'd be really appreciated. If you want to get packs, you know where to go. See you in the next one.